you're doing today. Go grab a seat over here somewhere. They're multi-streaming to Twitch and YouTube today with what I think is the ultimate setup for Aicoco onAir 4K live streaming camera. I think it's a good spot, maybe. Blake, how you doing? I'll grab a photo of the gear. That way, you guys will know what I'm working with. So pop you there. Weather is quite nice today. It was raining yesterday.
Thank you so much, guys.
Sun has been out.
Hope you guys like it. Drum kit and handlebar.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty good for Auckland.
Guitar and singer song.
How about you? What's the weather been like? Where you again, Blake?
Yeah, next song. Like when I was.
Right.
So actually, I had
Photo of the gear.
1 year old when I
Photo
got
of
to
the
Japan.
gear.
And then that time, my wife pregnant and this song came. So
Fingers crossed they should pop up for you any second now.
wrote into Japanese, but
Oh my god.
to think,
No way.
English.
Ah! There he is. Hey bro, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Maybe I'll sit over here. You need the right kind of lighting. This might be better. Did our photo pop up? Okay, come on. Let's raise it up a little bit higher. That's better. Perhaps I'll try another photo. Smile. Yeah, well, if those photos do pop up, I'm using the Aicoco onAir. We're streaming RTMP from Aicoco back to my computer at home. Previously, I've put it onto Cam 2, my scene in OBS, but today it's in Cam 1, which is my primary scene. It's the first one that you guys see. So I wanted to start things off as if I was using this all the time. So best sort of setup, we've got all the overlays, we've got all the RGB. When I stream this way via RTMP, the highest I can go for resolution is 1080p. But it also has a mode called 1080p plus, so that's the one we've gone for. Yeah, but I was watching the footage back on my computer and the 4K looked pretty nice. You've got to set the resolution in your player. So I think if you tuned in yesterday and you're watching on your mobile phone, sometimes it'll set the resolution to auto and you might not get like the full resolution. Still using IRL Link? I am using it now. Yeah, I find it very helpful, especially while I'm on the e-scooter. Trying to find others to run in the background while you're running. The best one I found was IRL Chat. It's no longer available, and they stopped working on it. I think after a couple of months they pulled it from the marketplace. So that one did run in the background. IRL Link has a few bells and whistles that IRL Chat didn't. And it works on both platforms, which is nice. Yeah, if you Google, you might be able to find it online, but you know, I'm a bit so about downloading things like that. You know, it's kind of at your own risk. Hello, how's it going? Aicoco is a 4K live streaming camera. That's what I'm using at the moment. And if my photos will pop up for you guys, then you'll be able to see. I'll try a button. Latest photo. Maybe it's because, am I connected to Wi-Fi? I am. Do I have internet? I do. Yeah, I tried StreamBuddy. I didn't. That wasn't really for me. And also real-time chat, which I like, but on the browser tabs, once you open one and close it, has to reload. So you're kind of jumping in, out, in, out. Whereas I like the way that IRL chat worked, and also how IRL Link sort of adopted the same sort of functionality or UI. So it's been a sort of favorite thing for me. Yeah, and using Streamer.bot, I have chat relayed from YouTube into Twitch, and that way I'm able to hear what's happening on YouTube. It gets relayed. So that's been good. That works. And of course I've got YouTube videos on there. Gotta update. So real-time chat doesn't run in the background. Yeah, I tried it, and at least when I was experimenting with all the different TTS apps, it wasn't, it didn't run in the background. But someone said that it did. I don't know. Like IRL Link will work for about 10 seconds and then it'll stop. And I've asked IRL Link guys on their Discord if they could add that in. And apparently they're working on it, or it could be a future update, so we'll see. I think it's probably the only thing I really wish it had. Well, actually, there's quite a few other things, like a custom username. I think that'd be good, because there's some people who pop into chat, and I forget the name they'd like to be called by, because it's been a while. I don't think so. Yeah, it's important for me. They've got most of the other things that I... someone throw their cigarette in the rubbish bin. Yeah, I think if they can get it to work, more than likely it'll be Android. Should be the easier one out of the two. iOS, they're very particular over what apps can run in the background for certain things. So we'll see if that happens. But it would be awesome if they could do it for both. Oh wait, am I sharing it to the correct folder? Let me see. So, oh yeah, well that happened yesterday. I thought chat was quiet, but I missed quite a few messages. Fortunately it wasn't super busy, and it was just hyena. So, you know, it's just hyena, it's okay. I'm joking, of course. Of course I'm joking. Yeah, so we are multi-streaming to both Twitch and YouTube folks. We're using the Aicoco onAir 4K live streaming camera in certain modes. So through RTMP, which is how I'm streaming today, the most we can do is their BD or 1080p plus mode. And Neighbor Glades, how's it going? Both theirs are working today. Oh well, I'm glad to hear that. Literally. Yeah, I think we've been pretty good when we do this. So my signal RTMP from the Aicoco back to my computer. It's going into OBS. I actually goes through IRL hosting because they have an RTMP endpoint. So RTMP link for IRL hosting, and then back to my computer. A bit like BellBox Cloud, but rather than using SRT, it's RTMP instead. And I'm feeding that into my Cam 1 scene in OBS, which is my primary one. And then Cam 2, if I did want to use another angle, would be using SRT. Let's try doing that. We'll do a 2 cam thing. So we would need to, yeah, I think this. I know, yeah. If it works, it works. It'd be great if Aicoco could add SRT, and maybe they can, because I think, actually I'm not sure if the broadcast comes through the camera or if it goes through the app. It's kind of like a combination of things. Aicoco camera, your phone, which has the Aicoco Live app on it, and then like a Wi-Fi hotspot. Alright, let's try this. Okay, this should be right. And I'll switch to cam 1+2. Oh, you know what? I've got a feeling I forgot to turn something off. Yep, it might. Okay, back to cam 1. I need to do that first. How's everyone? All good? Our audio today is the DJi Mic Mini. You can see the transmit here on the shoot. I think we've got all the settings from last time for the Mic Mini. So that is low cut filter off. We have the clipping control on. We have what else? Yeah, I think that's everything, right? Oh, nice. Okay, great. That's awesome. Congrats. How good did it look? Did it look real nice? Because it's full frame, right? Hey brother, there he is on YouTube. There he is. Let's see. I think I forgot to change the seat. Yeah, I didn't start using this pen that comes with the S23 Ultra until yesterday. Look great. Ability to punch in, yeah. With the magnifying glass. Lots of resolution. Let's see, 16 to 35. Ooh, nice. Into 16 to 200. Yeah. Output is still 1080p. Ah, okay, got it. So weird. Computer needs restarting. No, it doesn't. already done enough of that. Oh, now I know why. There's something I have to do if I want to do port 40, and I have to do this every single time, or just leave it like that. Just type it kind of here. Yeah. This is so much easier with the pen, because when you're trying to navigate around your computer without a pen, it's so hard. You need that sort of precision you got with the pen. Okay. So there is my computer. Why am I getting ads? I'm getting ads in my own preview. Does that count towards my payout? Eventual payout? That reminds me a lot of real-time chat. That little preview window plays ads. And I think it's then IRL real-time link have that. There's a way to monetize that, which is fair enough. Okay, locking my computer remotely, and just going to. Alright, let's try this again. So I was trying to do before. So my broadcast should work. Okay, cool. I think we're good. Just waiting for my stream deck to reload. Swipe out of IRL and then reopen it. Okay, and 1 plus 2. Oh, wrong button. Not that button. Hopefully they didn't break anything. Today's first photo now pops through. Okay, unedited. Yeah, that's right. And we've got no exit info. That's fine. Yeah, so here's the Aicoco. There's our audio, which is the DJi Mic Mini, 3.5mm cable, TRS to TRS, plugged into Aicoco. On here, this side, I've attached a homemade furry windshield. I went out and got some super glue to stick that sort of fuzzy material where the mics are. There's 2 mics on that end. So if the audio somehow glitches out on us, I can switch to the internal mic, and maybe that'll do a decent job for our wind shielding. Down here I've got my quick release mount, which I was using yesterday to swap from that sort of neck mount thing that I had to this tripod. So I've added this on here, and then we've got the phone holder and the tripod that comes with the Aicoco onAir creator kit. So this is included, which has the phone holder, and then Aicoco, you get a spare battery, you get this little mount here, which is a cold shoe to, was it 3/8 or that small screw to screw to the bottom of your Aicoco. But the creator's kit is pretty solid, it has quite a lot of stuff. And in fact, I've got a high-end custom M6, and I think with the electronic stabilization, it actually did a better job, I think, than the gimbal. And this is a lot lighter than carrying it around as well. So as you can see, it's fully wireless. There's no powered cables connected to the Aicoco. If we did want to power it, then you could just plug a USB cable in here, or if you wanted to take out the battery, swap it for another one, you just press these two tabs. So the battery pops out. You see the message on the back? So it says there's no battery, but it's still working. Of course, you wouldn't want to leave it for too long. As you grab another battery, pop that in, and then you just keep going. Got a battery meter up here. Yeah. And you got like a little battery meter up here. If you open the Aicoco app, it gives you a percentage, but with the creator kit you got two. So you've got roughly, I think, up to 8 hours of battery life with the two batteries that comes with the creator kit. So pretty cool. Yeah. I do like this little hairstyle, Aicoco hairstyle. They should make a version of this where it just clips in, maybe like the DJi Mic 2. I'm not sure about the Mic 1 and the Mini. They just sort of clip into the top of the mics or the transmitters. Yeah. And then, see, I should try and be careful with this because I'm pretty sure I could drop it. But yeah, take that off there. So see? Pretty cool. So make sure I put this on properly. Don't want it to go flying. Not bad. Yeah, so you could pop that anywhere. Take this off, put it on a table or something. You do have to have it in this configuration, I've noticed. So this camera facing away from the screen. That, I think, is the correct orientation for the Aicoco. So see how the screen is correct orientation and everything. Everything's not upside down or whatnot. So I think this is the best way to use it when you're in landscape mode. All right. Just waiting for the IRL link to reload. Whenever the buttons are grey like this, it means they don't do anything. So you just got to refresh it. So just wait for them to change colour. Camera. Camera. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Took a little while. That's why I need to replace this phone. The 4G isn't quite cutting it. So we'll go back to cam 1. And we're back. Stop broadcasting from this phone. So I won't need that. And 5G everything. Just for a walking test. So this is stabilization, audio, sound test as well. That's with the DJi Mic Mini. So just take note of the video quality. I think I've dialed in the best settings for everything. Okay. Alright. Alright, going for a walk. We'll do our usual walk, which is around Queen's Wharf. We're just heading in this direction. Now, one other thing I'd like for this camera to have is an ND filter. Like I was thinking, you could probably 3D print something to go over the camera, maybe around the top part, the bit that rotates, and then add a way of screwing on an ND filter. Maybe something where you can sort of change the amount. Just going to adjust it a little bit. This could get real super tall. I don't think we'll do that. I suppose we should try it out. I'll wait until we get to Queen's Wharf, and then I'll extend the tripod as tall as it can go. So how's our audio? How's our video? How's it compared to 4K? I was going to say 10K, no, not there yet. Now the phone holder actually goes up with the camera, but this is extended about as far as it goes, which is about 4 foot. I think that's a little ridiculous. It seems ridiculous the way that it is right now. So, what do you guys think? So let's just bring it back a little bit, something a little more reasonable. And where I can see the phone, the chat phone. Hello, how's it going? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hello. Oh, a hug from Auckland, New Zealand. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Just doing a test of the Aicoco onAir 4K live streaming camera. Currently streaming in 1080p plus. Got the audio, which is a DJi Mic Mini, and the tripod that comes with the Aicoco when you get the creator kit. So we're doing a stabilization test, audio test, and well, anything else you guys can think of. We've dialed in the settings. Easy IRL, how's it going? How are you doing? Going good, I think. I think we've got the picture as good as you can get out of this using this kind of setup. And that's RTMP back to the computer at home. Oh, warm now. Feel that sun. And yeah, I think the tripod and the electronic stabilization is good, at least in my checks. Thoughts on a Mic Mini? I like it. It fits really well into most cold shoes. Unlike the Hollyland Lark M2, it seems really loose, unless I'm missing a part or something that's in the box. When I fit the 3.5mm receiver into a cold shoe, I tried to, it's really loose. So I guess that's a plus for the Mic Mini. The receiver, it's real snug in a cold shoe. Audio I like, although I like both. Still haven't been able to put the sound pressure level to the test out of the two. So the Mic Mini can handle up to 120 decibels of maximum sound pressure. So it's pretty loud. You're going deaf at 120. Whereas the Hollyland can go up to 115 decibels. But I don't recall audio clipping in my street photography walks or the live streams that I do. So it's really not been a problem. At least with the kind of IRL that I do. I think we need a bit more. We need a bit higher. Just checking the audio. I think wind-wise, both mics do a really good job at You're gonna test it doing the lawnmower? Okay, that's a good test. Yeah. There is actually, who was it? Someone's channel I checked out, and they do mowing streams. So yeah, it's a very viable, very solid test. The lawn mowing. I think you really need as a speaker your own sound system that can output a loud enough audio without annoying the neighbors, and then just keep turning it up. But yeah, if it can handle like a bar or concert, then you're good. Just sort of checking the audio, listening to the preview. When I do that, it always throws me off. Picture looks good from what I can tell of the preview. So just looking at the iPhone. Yeah, so this is a one phone setup that I'm using. So one phone which has the Aicoco live app. You use it just to start and stop the stream. And then you can swipe out of that and open up a different app. So for that other app, I'm using IRL Link because it has TTS. But you could use the Twitch app, YouTube app, or even swipe to those other apps. Or maybe one of the other TTS apps if you prefer one of them. So it's good that it can run in the background. Or maybe what it does, so I sort of thinking about how the Aicoco works. Maybe it just establishes that initial connection, and then after that it's all handled by the Aicoco. Style of content, oh thank you. Don't stop. Thank you so much. You're too kind. Thank you, yeah. I'm just really interested in IRL and just getting good picture. And there's others who are sort of getting into it. Maybe you got a big trip and climb a mountain, something like that, you know. Lots of different ways of doing IRL. So just trying. Yes, I'm glad my streams, my videos help you guys. So thank you for checking them out, for following. liking the live streams on YouTube, or it all helps. Thank you, one and all. I do want to point out that so I'm going to be daily streaming on 3 platforms. It's going to alternate, but for the most part, I want to just keep YouTube, Twitch, maybe Kick from time to time, like we did that over the last couple of days. So if you want to give them a follow or subscribe, that'd be awesome, as I stream daily until the 24th, or Christmas Eve. And we're going to do all sorts more tests with the Aicoco. There's a few more things I haven't done, like there's the USB camera. I suppose we could do that, and the wireless camera. So we haven't covered either one of those. I have an idea of how to do that, so we're possibly going to be doing that tomorrow, I think. It all depends on what kind of IRL live streams you do. If you prefer something like what I'm using right now with the Aicoco, or with a mobile phone. So if you've got a pretty decent one, then great. Or if you've got something a little more high end, maybe you're looking at using an R6 or a Sony. S25 Ultra. I've seen photos of it. I don't know if they're legit, but if that's what it looks like, it's pretty nice. And it sort of shares the same aesthetic as the S23, S24. It's just made it a little bit more cleaner. Ultimate streaming boost, 200 megapixels, 50 megapixel, super steady video. What they need is electronic optical stabilization on the selfie camera and the ultra wide. Now with the S23 Ultra that I use, it only has electronic and optical on the normal camera, and I think the macro or telephoto lens. Whereas the ultra wide just had electronic stabilization, which was not great. Didn't like the look of that, so I try not to use the electronic stabilization with the S23 Ultra and without a gimbal. So that's why since I've been using the gimbal, I think my live streams have looked nicer. But yeah, be interesting. Always keen to see what Samsung, Apple are doing with their phones and how far they're going to go with it. But we're getting there. They need battery life that's going to last 12 plus hours on a phone with one single charge, live streaming, which I can't fathom right now. But I'm sure that'll happen one day. You know, some breakthrough in the material that they use in their batteries, something like that. You know, have this amazing battery life. Whereas at the moment, I think most phones last about 2 or 3 hours live streaming, that's it. Should I take a photo? Yeah, I'll take a photo of how I'm using this right now. Let's see how long it takes, or if this will even come through. 6 Sony 3000s? What? Unused sitting in the bottom. Just like cable cameras. Well, you should look into wireless HDMI. That's what a couple of my friends in Aussie land, Australia, are doing. Oh wait, you're in Sydney, aren't you? Yeah. Okay, well, you probably know them then. Let's try this. Ah, no, come on. Stream Deck. think I need to plug my iPhone in. I was using it earlier today. And I didn't have a chance to fully recharge it. Okay. Cable is in. We are charging, so maybe our Stream Deck or IRL Link is going to start performing good again. Maybe I do need a third phone or second phone for this. So 1 moment, folks. There we go. Okay, so I go cam 1 plus 2, even though I'm not broadcasting yet. Start broadcasting from the other phone. So you should be able to see what I'm doing. So do you see? Hello. Just waiting for the preview. Yeah, so I have this, the bottom of the tripod just sort of resting on my hip. And then I've got the rest of it extended out like that. So that makes it easier to sort of hold. You know, you're not carrying the full weight with your arm. You've just got, you know, most of it sort of leaning against you. Oh, we have used a chest mount, well, rather a neck mount. Oops, need to end this broadcast on the other phone. Okay, that's ended. And then using IRL Link over here. Ah! It died again. Maybe I'll just type the command in. Let's see if that'll work. So if I type in cam1, and there we go. Yeah, so yesterday we were using the chest mount, and I think for the most part it was okay. It was alright. Wasn't bad. Yeah, just seeing footage without any kind of stabilization, like no electronic, no optical, anything like that. You'll know how jittery and how awful it is. It's just pretty surprising, really. Yeah, this does a really good job. I thought the electronic would be a little good, electronic stabilization. If anything, I wish it handled backlit situations better, but I think it's fine, it's okay. Most cameras do struggle with that kind of thing anyway. So most of my critiques are really kind of small, really. But you had to really dial in those settings. I think once I fixed the color balance to 5500 Kelvin and the settings, set it to outdoor, those are two big changes. Use that 1080p plus mode rather than normal full HD. Bitrate high. All this info is in my YouTube live description. So it should be there. If not, I'll update it later. I'll just double check the Aicoco settings, what I'm using. But external audio turned on. I'm curious about the internal audio now with our little haircut, spiky haircut windshield I've super glued to the Aicoco. If the audio glitches out at all, then we'll switch to the internal mic. So good thing about this current setup is we can sort of stop broadcasting and then resume. I think in terms of a live streaming setup, this is pretty viable. It's definitely cheaper than an S23 Ultra. A lot cheaper. I'm actually curious if the Aicoco app will run off my S9, which is a super old phone. It's slow as now. And if we'll see any sort of noticeable difference with the live stream using that older phone. Because I'm thinking the Aicoco is doing most of the work, right? You know, the encoding, etc. And then through the hotspot, that's how it's sending the signal, and why I can swipe out of the Aicoco app. Zero X, okay. Ultra HD action camera, HDMI out with a 12 megapixel sensor. Okay, well, good luck. Just to see the results out of that, how it goes. You tell us, let us know later or next time after you've done the extensive tests.
Det er derfor jeg vasker dem, tror jeg, fordi jeg...
And oh yeah, that's right, I have my coffee. I brought my little coffee mug with me today. I think rather than going up Queen Street, we'll take a different path. And then we'll sit down, have a sip of coffee, have a chat. So any questions you might have about IRL, audio, maybe the Aicoco, get all those ready, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. I think on the back, I've made sure the stamina key is on. Oh yeah. So you can change the screen on the back to always be on, and whether it'll go to sleep. So there's two settings that you can adjust for the screen on the back. So to sleep and power, if you wanted to shut off after a while. I hear music. Is it live music or is it copyright? I don't know, so we're going to avoid that way and take a different path. How's our stream looking? Just checking. So one thing I'd like is so the phone model is really nice, that it's there, you can read the chat up here. I wish it could tilt forward more. Yeah, so it kind of can be flush with the tripod. But at certain angles, I think, in order to see the screen, if I could tilt forward even more, that'd be like a nice addition to that. So I think this is a good angle for you guys, but I can't quite see the screen. I kind of have to sort of do this to see the screen a little bit better. So I've got to do one little change. I think holding it by the extension rod rather than the sort of the handle, which is the feet. I suppose it has a little better grip. So I see a lot of different lighting changes in the preview. So I'm really curious to see what that looks like on a big proper screen. This area is Britomart. We'd catch a train to head out west or south, east. Really nice area. Used to be my hood. But I need to tilt you up a bit more. Yeah, like that. Sweet. Brit. So yeah, bar there. Saw two guys looking over at me. Like, huh? What's that? Oh yeah, I see some seats, perfect. This kid doing handstands. I think she's wearing the right kind of clothes with that. It's pretty funny. Getting cheers from the family there, so that's nice. Alright, I see a chair with a back. Lots of wind around here. If you can hear that. Okay. Now something I think I noticed is the top part of the extension rod can't quite handle what I've got on here. Maybe my extra well, the pronounce is the middle to 3.5 more group. So those couple of additions. There's extension rod bits at the top of the will do. Other than there, At the bottom. Okay. Need to find something more. So we'll have to change seats. Oh, there's a seat over here. Are we better now? Or has that connection broken our stream? Better now? Okay. My preview is a bit behind. I don't know if I can sit here. This looks nice. How are we over here? We good? Are we okay? Hi.
So important that you should be filmed.
I am sharing this little camera here with my audience and how it works for live streaming.
No, so you're showing your camera with what?
This camera here?
Yeah.
For live streaming, I'm demonstrating, testing it.
Okay.
So you can only do that if you use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was only being silly.
Yeah, all good. No worries.
No, I deserve to be punished for being so rude.
Huh?
But anyway, look, it's only silly.
That's
Right?
okay.
Yeah.
All good.
We have to have fun, don't we?
Yeah.
Sorry for being so rude.
Hey, no worries. It's okay. You have a good day. Oh my gosh. What's happening to our bitrate? Let me just exit out of here. And restart my preview. Did you guys hear that? Part of it, okay. Have we, is our audio lagging from our video? That tends to happen when the connections start playing up. One, two, three. Alright, I need to close my preview here and then I'll open YouTube. Okay. 1, 2, 3. think I'll stop broadcasting and then I'll come back. But I think the audio might break. If it does, turn on my
just how you for the last few.
Set between 6 and 8 now. Randall's house in Randall's absolutely amazing.
Are we back? Are we in sync? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are back. All right, sweet. Coffee time. Yeah, so they have sync from the ocean's bed. And I think if I'm in a little sort of dead spot for internet and I sit there and don't move, then kind of like you need to stop and restart again. The good thing about this is that all I have to do is swipe from IRL to Aicoco. Press the stop button and then start again. It rejigs it. So normally with a mobile phone you'd have to use the fix command if you're using no outs. So fix or to restart the media source. But bring it that way. Oh, we're glitching. Actually, this area is usually pretty bad. I'm usually walking around and stuff. Anyway, cheers guys. Cheers to you. Ah yes, glorious coffee. Anyway, did you guys catch that guy for? He clearly had a few right? And came over and he was saying, actually I think you're so important that you need to do this kind of thing. It's just hilarious. But I suppose when you think about from a certain point of view, maybe you could, agree with that. But then I just explained what I was doing. I'm demonstrating in this gear, and you can do that when you go live. You can't just put, Now you guys know me. And so, he said, oh, well, I apologize. Oh, wow. Nice. ISP's teaming up with Starlink. Free stuff. So weird. Yeah, I think we got space through my mobile provider this year. I don't know if we've already got it or if it was earlier this year or something, but they said 2024. It's supposed to improve. I think someone that improve calls data. Because they were touting it as 100% coverage for all of New Zealand. I'm like, wow, internet's, you know, up on a mountain somewhere. This way. More. I think when you connect directly to YouTube, it's out of the Aicoco. So if you're really you want to stream to YouTube, I think that's the way you should go. Okay. I don't know. Actually, the area internet if it can handle it, but I'm using here like mobile internet. I was very surprised we did 4K without it handle. But that was the most solid one. Very little glitches from watching the quality. So what would make this even better is if you could 4K YouTube, 1080 plus to say and one other RTM like kick. I think it was Okay, are we back? Check. Check our audio.
They must be coming from New Zealand.
We're back. Houston, we have a problem. So I guess our stream is over. Basically, when we had internet problems, that sort of broke everything. Over here in Aicoco land. There's Aicoco. Yeah, I needed to stop the broadcast in Aicoco. When I went to resume it, it didn't stop the broadcast. So whenever I try to, let me try and reword it. Yeah, so in the Aicoco app, I press stop broadcast, but I don't think the camera knew it was supposed to stop broadcasting. So it was continuing to send a broadcast to my setup back home when I needed it to stop. And oh, actually, maybe I have an idea. There's a shutter button in the back. So perhaps if I press the shutter button, I can't even shut it down now. So I don't know. I don't know, guys. Isn't me? User error? Is it the app? Did I do something wrong? They did roll out an update, so perhaps they need to roll out another update for it. But yeah, not good. I'm thinking now, best setup for this is no external audio, because I found it can get that glitchy audio sound, you know, that buzzing. I'm not sure what causes it. It appears to happen when I'm using RTMP. So if I stop broadcasting, start up again. Something about that process where it gets that buzzing noise. And it's only on RTMP. Whereas streaming to YouTube, no problems. 4K, did we use this? Yeah, I think we used the Hollyland Larkin 2. So Hollyland Larkin 2 was okay. Yeah, I think they need to roll out a few more updates. Yeah, YouTube, 4K, external mic, great. No problems, no issues there at all. And over here, I am seeing a lot of yellow on my connection. So even with an SRT H265 connection, I'm seeing yellow, and it's only sort of gone up again. Whereas with RTMP, you need a really solid connection for it to hold together, and because we didn't, that's where we had the glitchy issues. So my speeds, I'm showing an IRL Pro, it's around 2, 4, it went lower than that, megabits per second. So for what I was streaming, 1080p, who knows what the bitrate would be. RTMP, I think you need at least 6,000 kilobits per second for it to look fine. The equivalent of what you'd have with what I'm doing now with SRT. What I'm going to do is I'll take the battery out, and then it should just turn off. Oh, it doesn't even hit that little red screen around it to say the battery is out. What is going on? Aicoco. So when you take the battery out, it's supposed to have like a little border, red border around it. So you need to change the battery. So I'm going to leave it like that until it powers down, runs out of that hot swappable battery that it has. And then maybe that's actually going to stop the broadcast, I think it was sending. So some weirdness there. I want to believe in you, Aicoco. I want to believe in you. I've got a feeling the way that you've rolled out updates so far, that you could get on top of all this, but you've really got to iron this out, guys. It needs to be a smooth setup that people can rely on. And well, I don't know. Oh, by the way, we are using a selfie camera on the S23 Ultra, which has no image stabilization. So perhaps we should walk around with this setup. There's no external mic. I wasn't thinking I'd need one today. I was hoping that we could just purely do everything with the Aicoco here today. But yeah, I'm thinking ultimate setup. Now change that to using the internal mic. Internal mic and all those other settings before. Battery is still out. No battery in there. It's still going. I wonder how long that'll last. I reckon maybe about 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, and then it should just shut down. Now we'll go for a little walk around here. So you get a point of comparison with these 23 Ultra, no gimbal, no stabilization on the selfie. Good light, so in low light it'd be worse. Alright, so we'll just check my seat, make sure we haven't left anything, and we'll just have a little walk around the square here. Still running. And thank you guys. I saw Agri was in the chat there before. So hi Agri. Technical issues, was trying to sort it out. Life of a live streamer, of course. Kind of thing you get used to. So I definitely recommend that you get some practice before your big trip. Ooh, yeah, so speeds are about 1 megabit per second. So remember, for that RTMP signal we'd need a lot higher. Some music playing around here, so need to avoid this area, HM, otherwise we'll get in trouble with YouTube again. So hopefully you can't hear that music now. There's the city, and this is such a great place to take photos. Still working, hasn't died yet, waiting for it to hurry up and die. There probably is a way to shut it down. No, it won't shut down. It says a live setup, which is usually when you're in the app and you're making adjustments and things, but I know that it's still broadcasting. and I really want that to be off. Oh, it looks like we might be wrapping up, folks. I think we'll let it do its thing. So thank you for joining me today on this rather scuffed live stream. Lots of breakage there, especially towards the end. Had that random guy interrupt our stream too. So that was interesting. I want to thank you guys. This was our stream with Aicoco for the most part. Got some more tests I want to do with it. Otherwise, I want to thank you all. Hope to see you next time. Daily streaming until the 24th of December. Good times, good times. More of this, hopefully not. Alright. A sideways photo. Okay. Anyway, let's walk on out.